Alright guys, so we are quickly going to go over the syllabus and how to get there and the calendar. I'm just laying out the course expectations and what all it's going to take, what assignments you're going to have, quizzes, exams, all that kind of stuff. So when you first log into our course through Blackboard, this is the start page. It says start here. So you have there's nothing here, it just says welcome to history. Then the welcome video, hopefully you watched that already. But then if you go over here to the left tab again and click on syllabus/calendar, you'll see there's different folders, one for the syllabus and one for the calendar. They will always be here. I'm not going to take those down throughout the semester, so you will have access to those 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you click on syllabus, you can download this file if you want to, print it out, have a hard copy if you want, but if you click right here on syllabus, I've actually just loaded it in, copied and pasted it in for you. So it has all of my contact information there, my office, my telephone, my email. That is the best and most efficient way to contact me is via email. And then my office hours. Since you're online, you don't have to come up here to campus to communicate with me or to see me. But if you want to stop by, I'm available Monday through Thursday, 11 to 1, and then on Fridays from 8 until 10 in the morning. Alright, let's scroll down here. Textbook information. Our textbook is an online textbook. However, if you go to our bookstore here on campus, you also get like a hard copy. That's part of the package. The access code is $45, and then the print copy, it's like a loose leaf binder copy, it's $5. You can get that from the Pearson company as well. You can order direct from the book company. If you get it here on campus, I believe it's about $60 on campus. If you order it directly from Pearson, it's only $50. And we're going to go over how to use the textbook in another video. Scroll down, there's your learning objectives, your core objectives, course competencies. You can all read that on your own. But the course design, how you're going to be evaluated, how you're going to be graded, what all is expected. So you can see there you've got quizzes, assignments, participation, exams, group project, and a final exam. The grading score is there. It's 1,000 points total, so if you get 900 to 1,000 points, that's an A. A B would be 800 to 899 points, and so on. Quizzes, reading, every time you log in to our textbook, I can see that, and I can see how long you spend on each section. So basically what you're going to do is read a chapter and take a quiz at the end of that chapter. The quizzes are 15 points each. There's 15 questions. They're 1 point apiece. And you're going to have 15 of those throughout the semester. Late quizzes will not be accepted or counted towards your grade. However, you can still do the quiz for studying purposes and to build your own study guide, but it just won't count towards your grade if it's turned in late. You'll have 5 assignments. You've got 1 due this first week. It's just a getting to know you assignment, seeing if you've looked over the syllabus assignment. Really easy to get your first assignment done and out of the way. Participation. Reading before class is a must in order to be successful in this class. Participation is based on attendance, and the way that I do attendance is, are you logging in every week? Did you log in? Did you do your work? Did you turn your stuff in on time? That's your participation grade. We will have some discussion, so are you contributing to the discussion that we're having when we do those? Are you contributing to your group in your group project? So that's kind of how I look at participation. Exams, you're going to have 3 exams, and they're going to cover the chapters in your textbook. The exams are going to be multiple choice, true, false, and some fill in the blank. Each exam will have a time limit, an hour and a half, and it's worth 100 points, and you're only allowed to take the exam 1 time. Now guys, when we get started, the whole semester will open up. The first 8 weeks will be available, and then within the first 2 or 3 weeks of class, the entire semester will be available. You can always work ahead, but you can never miss work. If you miss an exam, you will not be allowed to make it up, so get it done early. The group assignment, it's going to be a fairly simple assignment that we're going to do. I'm going to break you up into groups of 4 to 5 people each. You're each going to be given a specific task, and once you complete your part of the project, you're going to put it all together and turn it in as one big group project. It's going to be broken down into 3 different things that you turn in though. I'm going to set up discussion boards so that each group can have a place to meet online and discuss what they need to if you want that. And I'll go over the group assignment in more detail, probably, the first or second week of class. I'll give you some more details about that. There is a final exam. It's not comprehensive. It's only going to be over the last few chapters that we cover. You're going to have plenty of time to complete the final exam, but if you miss that Tuesday deadline during finals week, you will not be allowed to make it up. All right. So just about classroom etiquette, since it's online and we do have discussions, make sure your discussions that you give each other and the feedback you give each other is constructive. Don't tear each other down, don't be rude, don't use derogatory comments towards each other. This is an educational environment. We need to keep that in mind. You're not going to have the same opinion, and that's okay. But we need to find a way to work as a group together and be open-minded in this course. Plagiarism is a big thing. We will talk about plagiarism when we talk about your group project and how to avoid plagiarism and what that is. If you plan on dropping this class, your last day to drop is by April 14th, and I promise you will have a clear picture of whether you're passing or failing at that point. But if you don't withdraw from the class and you stay in it and you just quit doing your work, you'll end up with an F if you don't drop the class on your own. So keep that in mind as we're going through. Again, no late or makeup work will be accepted. There is no extra credit in this course, so don't ask. By continuously being enrolled in this course, you accept the rules and the guidelines put forth in the syllabus. You also understand the important dates listed on the syllabus and in the calendar, and you understand that there's no late work, no extra credit offered in the course. The syllabus is always available to you. You have access to it 24 hours a day, and it's your responsibility to read the syllabus and adhere to it during the duration of this course. Alright, if you go back and you click on the syllabus calendar, it'll get you out of the syllabus and it'll get you back to here. And now we're going to look at the calendar for just a minute. Okay, so the way I have it done by the week with the dates, what chapters you need to be reading, and then what's due that week is over here on this side. And it's also going to be listed in your weekly assignments as well. But this, you can just come here, you can kind of see one big picture all together. The dates of the week that we're on, the corresponding chapter, and then, okay, what's due that week. So you'll notice week 1, January 19th through the 22nd, you don't have any reading. You need to focus on getting your textbook and logging into Revel. We'll go over that in a few minutes. I'll show you how to do that. Week 2, you'll notice that you're going to read chapter 1. Read chapter 1 because I want you to get familiar with how Revel works and how it works with an online textbook. There's no quiz due for chapter 1. Then, week 3, you're going to read over chapter 2, and then there's a quiz due and it's due on Friday. All of your quizzes are due Friday at midnight, and that's Central Time. You'll notice that you do have 1 week where you've got 2 chapters to read. So when we get down here in April, you've got chapter 12 and chapter 13 due, and that means you have 2 quizzes due April 15th. And look at this, you also have an exam due that week. So I recommend working ahead, getting those quizzes done before that Friday so that you have a little bit of time to study for that exam. Your final exam is going to be due Tuesday, May the 10th at midnight. And then you'll notice in here you've also got, I have when group projects are due. So this is just one big picture of where your calendar stuff is. If you go over here to assignments and you click on week 1, it'll have what's due, just like that calendar did. So, purchase your textbook either from the bookstore or online. Make sure you get the access code, log into your Revel account, familiarize yourself with the content, watch the welcome video if you haven't already, watch the syllabus video, and then there's also going to be a watch the how to use Revel video. You'll see that down there in just a minute. But if you go back out to assignments, you go to week 2. Oh, I haven't put it in yet, but you would see, what's due this week. It would have the list of everything due that week. Chapter 1, there's no quiz, but due assignment 1, that kind of thing. So it's all going to be listed in those assignments. So the next video that you need to watch is the how to use Revel, or how to use the Pearson textbook that we're going to have. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you watch that, and we'll keep on moving.